CFA Access Scholarship November 2026. Your chance to pay just $400 for the CFA exam. A very, very big discount. So if this is something that you are interested or are planning to apply for, then you have to keep watching this video. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanishka and I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all the details regarding the CFA Access Scholarship November 2026. So let's get started. But before that, if you're new to this channel, then please take 1 second to hit the subscribe button. If you've ever liked my work even a teeny tiny bit, then please join the community by subscribing to the channel. And while you're at it, do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you're notified every time I post a new video. And for the very kind people who have already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for joining me in my journey. I hope we stay together till the end of time. Okay, so first of all, the CFA Access Scholarship is a program by the CFA Institute in which they give you a discount wherein you have to pay only $400 for your exam. You do not need to pay anything else, just $400 plus whatever applicable tax is there. So in India, it's plus 18% GST. Okay, so literally just that and nothing else for that particular level only. That scholarship is given only like for one level. Then if you want to apply for it again, you have to apply for it again. One scholarship is not valid throughout your exam. It's just for that one particular level. And then once you're done with the exam, if you get the scholarship, and you're done with the exam, for the next level, you'll have to reapply. If you get it, then again you use it, and again for the next level. So for the November 2026 candidates, anybody who is interested to give their CFA Level 1 or CFA Level 2 exam in November 2026 only, the scholarship window opens 11th February. That is literally the following Wednesday, and it will be open till 3rd March. So between this period, that is from between 11th Feb to 3rd March 2026, you can apply for the scholarship and you will receive the result whether you got the scholarship or not by 31st March. For sure, you will get a mail on 31st March saying whether you got the scholarship or not. Now, in case you do not realize, I highlighted only people who want to give the exam in November 2026. Please be very, very cautious about this. I've seen so many people just apply for the scholarship thinking baad mein use karunga. No, if you get the scholarship, you have to use it for that particular attempt only. This is a new rule, I think, since the last 1.5-2 years, wherein whatever attempt you are applying for, you have to use it for that attempt only. Now, a few rules that you need to know before I come and tell you what the application process is. So rule number 1, if you are planning to apply for the scholarship, say you're planning to apply for CFA Level 1 November 2026, do not register for the exam on the site. Do not think that, oh, abhi early bird chalo, let me pay for it and then I'll apply for the scholarship. By chance, if I get it, I'll use it. No, the moment you register for any CFA exam, you will not be able to apply for a scholarship. So if you're planning to apply for the scholarship, wait till the scholarship result is out. That is 31st March. Only after that can you register for the CFA exam. One more thing, people who have applied before, so for the August 2026 window, Feb 2026 window, and you did not get the scholarship, yes, you can apply again. Just a few quick rules. If you have applied for any other scholarship in this attempt, scholarship program by the CFA Institute in this particular attempt, that is for the November 2026 attempt, if you are, say, applying for student scholarship, then you cannot apply for access scholarship. One scholarship only is what you can apply for one particular attempt. Another thing, which is common rules for everybody, and so was that rule, is many people keep asking me, ma'am, can we make multiple Google accounts and apply for the scholarship? Please do not do that. It is literally written that they will not accept it. You will become invalid. Your application will become invalid. So please do not do that. Apply from only one account. If you are to get it, you will get it. If you are not to get it, Bhagwan ji ki marzi samajh ke accept it, but do not do that thing. A few other rules. If your employer is providing you financial support for the CFA exam, even then you cannot apply for the CFA Access Scholarship. Many people tell me, how will they know this? Especially for known companies, the CFA exam kind of has an idea that, these companies will give it. Also, even if you do not disclose it, but it's actually true that your employer is providing financial support, then they can find out, because they can run a due diligence anytime, even in the future, and you'll be counted as null and void. Lastly, anybody in the past who has applied for the scholarship and did not go for the scholarship, say people who have applied for the May 2026 scholarship and they decided to not use the scholarship, even you guys cannot apply for the November 2026 scholarship. So these are important rules that all of y'all should know. Now, coming to the application process, it is actually very, very simple. Just go to Google, type CFA Access Scholarship. This page will show. Scroll down on this page, you'll see an apply here button. Just click there, and then it's very self-explanatory. Having said that, please take note, you cannot apply from a mobile phone. You will need to use a laptop or a desktop to apply for this. If you try doing it on your phone, it will not happen. Now, in the application process, apart from basic questions like your name and name and address वगैरह, basic details, they will also ask you certain income based questions wherein what is your entire household income, and they will ask you for a range. So it's like an MCQ wherein they'll say, for example, $0 to $20,000, 20 to 40, whatever it is, and you have to choose the range that is closest to what you are currently earning. They mention the details, you and your family. They'll ask you questions like how many people are dependent on you, what is the gross asset value, so it includes house, car, all these things, etc, etc. Please be honest, put a value that is closest, choose the range that is closest to what actually represents your current situation. All of that are the questions bit. Then comes the main part of the application process, which is the essay writing. It's basically a 250 word essay, 250 or less words essay, wherein they basically want to know why is it that you deserve the CFA Access Scholarship, what is it that you will do in it. So in that scholarship, things that you should in that essay, things that you should mention is A, your need for financial assistance. Why is it that you want financial assistance? Why is it that you're not just paying for it? Number 2, why do you deserve the scholarship? That needs to be highlighted. So think of it like a pitch, right? It's a proper pitch wherein they need to invest money, and for them to invest money, they want returns to come. So they want to invest their money on a candidate who they think will actually pass the exam. So unko lagega that we placed our money on the right person. So you have to show them that you're a good student. Show them your past curriculum, academic achievements, curriculum achievements. Show them your enthusiasm in finance, whatever you've done. Tell them your future plans, that I want to do CFA and achieve this, achieve that. Mention all of that, but make sure it is in 250 words or less. Last but not the least, please understand this essay, no matter how much effort you put in, is actually very, very subjective. Nobody till date knows what exactly is it that they are 100% looking for, or what essay gets 100% accepted. I've seen people write very similar types of essays and still ek ko milta hai, ek ko nahi milta, so you just never know. So please keep that acceptance in mind. But again, repeating for I think the 100th time in this video, do not lie. Be as honest as you can, because you just don't know whenever they decide to carry out a due diligence and just check whether what you were saying was right or wrong. And if it was wrong, why do you want to get stuck in it, right? So just be as honest as possible, because if you get caught, the consequences are pathetic. Reminder, the application window starts coming Wednesday from 11th Feb, will be open till 3rd March. If you are interested, do not forget to apply. And if you have more questions, do not forget to let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to help. And if you like this particular video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, keep sparkling and definitely keep learning.